Hey guys, welcome back. I mentioned I had this like auto collection that I had bought from much older stuff, so I'm gonna zip through that. The one thing that I always suggest to people if you're buying on Facebook, because I got these on Facebook Marketplace, it was a great collection. The only collections I ever got that were ever decent on Facebook is usually what I'll do is if I find a collection, I just search, card collection. But there's a lot of people that sell lots of cards or like boxes full and hey, collections, whatever they post. So typically the first thing I do is I go to that listing to whoever's selling it and I go look at their other listings. If they've ever sold the collection before or if they have other cards listed, I like red flag avoid. Because if they're selling a whole collection, but then they have a collection of, let's say, Michael Jordan, and they're selling a collection of cards, that tells you that they've really searched well through those cards. And collections like this are people that post card collection. They have a big picture. I'd rather pay more for a giant lot of cards if I know that they have all their cards in there. And that's where I've kind of got a good value. I'll offer the person selling it more, or if they're just selling it for a price, I'll just take it for what they're selling it for. If I see value in a collection, I don't lowball people and go in there and try to get it for nothing. If it's a good collection, I go there, check stuff out. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Like I said, there's no shame in paying value if you see that there's value in it. So this was really better than what I saw because I couldn't go through all the collection. This is just one portion of the rest of the cards that were in there. So now it's funny because cards like this, it's auto and it looks like a legit auto, but obviously we're going to tell as we go through. I put the Christmas card. Now these aren't the autos. These were just some of the cooler cards. Older cards, Joe Green, Lawrence Taylor. So these are some of the stuff you see in the listing. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, none of these are big cards. You got the Lawrence Taylor out of 10,000. I saw the Fran Tarkenton, Chris Carter. And then there are some that just random newer stuff, like this one. Sometimes that makes me leery with collections, but it wasn't too new. All right, so this was one of the cooler cards. Feel you want about OJ, but it has O.J. Simpson 1968, obviously the penny, uncirculated Lincoln cent. So, very unique card. And then some of the inserts, Rod Woodson from Pacific. We have a printer's proof, one of 175. One of 175. So that Pro Line Game Breakers. Randy Moss. Another Randy Moss to 250. Destroyers insert, which is always to me was one of the cooler inserts. And then obviously Jerry Rice. Pro Bowl patch, Dan Marino. And then I actually had two Herschel Walker. Again, it kind of shows you with these Letterman, one's out of 73, one's out of 84. So, I mean, how many did they make? But it almost said these are the fun things where it's like, man, if I really wanted to go through now, I could look for making some sets out of these. So that was kind of a cool. And Larry Fitzgerald, future NFL legends. Again, anytime you get one of these authentic piece jerseys worn, that to me is a little bit cooler than the other one. Then Deuce McAllister. All right, so let's do the printing plates. This is the stuff that I thought was crazy. Ace Parker, 1 of 1 printing plate. Again, that's in a throwback. Red, 1 of 1. Ernest Graham. Can't argue with this one from Heritage. Dickerson. This one with the printing plate on. Of course, it's a leaf. Kevin Johnson. I don't know why you would ever put a sticker on Devontae Booker's rookie printing plate. But it's the black. Yep, and they wrote auto on here. You can kind of tell by the handwriting. It must have been trying to organize his collection. Even Howard. Devin Funchess from Prime Signatures. And again, one of the heroes, Frank Gifford. So this is kind of your Pro line. There was a racing one in there, which I found. So with these, you could tell if it's a legit auto because they have this little stamp. Now, I didn't replace the top loader, so you're going to see a lot of these are rough. So you have this little stamp into the card. So you kind of know it's an actual auto. So a lot of these are going to have even older top loaders, like this one. Again, the old Pro line Thurman Thomas auto. Ronnie Lott. And it's funny how some sign in the front there, you can really see the stamp. Mike Singletary. Eric Dickerson. So, I mean, it's crazy, the autos that were in this set. I mean, it was so awesome to find. Rodney Peete. Well, you know who that is. Michael Irvin. Warren Moon. Then we got a Jake Plummer out of 440. I didn't say they were all Hall of Famer. I don't know why that one got in that stack, but that's fine. I was just grabbing them out of the box here. Art Shell. Now these are just kind of the other unique ones through the years. I actually grabbed all the autos out of the set. So quad signatures. So Alvarez, Patel, Singh. Of course, this is your multi-sport. Surprisingly, I thought it would be numbered. That kind of what shocked me with that one. Obviously, was that Dante Hall out of 100? Chuck Howley out of SP. Charles White, legendary. Youngblood. Casey. Heroes, Earl Campbell. Obviously, that's got to go to the top of the list of the... I don't know, it's Gary Clark. Terry Met. Yeah, none of those are numbered. Neil Anderson, Nat Moore. So I don't know if this guy just opened a lot of product. Warren Sapp. There's that autographics. So this is 2012 Retro. Clarence Parker. Now this one I can't tell if it's, I mean, these would be too hard to tell. I'd have to get them certified, but I don't know if it'd be worth it to do that anyways. Duber, if that's how you say it. And I can't know all these guys. Marcus Allen. Legendary Legacy out of 55. Jamal Charles would be the two out of that one that you would obviously know, or I would anyways. Eric Weddle. All right, last little stack. We got Mark Andrews. 5 out of 11 out of Leaf. To me, that's a great one too. Johnny Rogers. Well, we know that those have not been numbered. Taylor. Old school one. Chris Long. Sean Hamilton. That's out of 10. Another Chris Long. Out of 99. Jim Zorn. Ricky Waters. Again, some of these, you know, yeah, it's hard to tell if they don't have that stamp. Keyshawn Johnson. Why it says 12 out of 15 when, oh yeah, maybe that is, no, that's not the case. That's Ryan Mallett out of 50. Again, some of these aren't the biggest players, but I just thought McCluster to 199. It's a crazy amount of autos that someone had in their collection. The big guy. There's that stamp in the middle. That's still a cool picture. So you got the old school look on there. Certificate of authenticity. Obviously the big stamp in the middle of the card. Eric Highsmith. Bo Wallace. Does that not look like... Who do you think? Gronk? And Pigpens, Herschel Walker, out of 200. So there it is. Like I said, it's nothing. Just found them on Facebook Marketplace. But I do search every day, just like all the products I find. I'm searching probably hours per day for different stuff because I've learned a collection like this. I've gone and found a collection. I bought another one like this. I think I posted one of the other ones. Stuff like this I found, and immediately I'm like, hey, I'm on the way. Where can I'm like, again, if I can do that, I'm going to go check it out. And I've gone to buy collections and I have 4 other people that message me afterwards. So I make sure I find a way to buy it while I'm there if I'm interested. Again, I don't mind paying a fair value. So just wanted to throw that. Figured it'd be kind of cool to check out some of those. And then, yeah, we're going to get back now since this weekend's going to be done and do a bunch of basketball for Monday. We're going to chase some Kevin Durant rookies since he's kind of lightening up, doing good early season. So you guys have a good one. We'll see you later.